shocking turn of events. Political leaders in Colorado are issuing somber statements.
Of course, many very quick to condemn this political division, writing they're praying for former President Trump. KRDO 13's Emily Coffey is live in our newsroom right now with those reactions. Emily?
Yeah, as the investigation into the apparent assassination of former President Donald Trump has just begun, Colorado lawmakers are stepping up to offer condolences to the one victim of the Trump rally shooting. But the common thread between many of the statements and the interviews I've had with our state leaders is condemnation for the political violence that occurred this afternoon.
It's tragic what happened today. It's not condoned by anybody, and we nearly lost a candidate.
This is absolute evil. Anyone who would take a shot at a former president, a presidential candidate, is plain and simple evil.
And Governor Jared Polis joining in this evening, writing, quote, "My thoughts are with President Trump and everyone impacted by this inexcusable act that I strongly condemn." But another theme is that state leaders see political division at an all-time high and blame that trend for today's tragic events.
This is what results when you have a divided nation. This is what local officials have been fighting against. Rhetoric turns into action.
Look, my colleague Steve Scalise was almost killed by an evil lunatic who had listened to the deranged rhetoric of the leftists.
Most Democratic politicians tonight, though, not pointing to the opposing party for their violent rhetoric. Instead, condemning political violence as a whole. U.S. Senator Michael Bennet posting on X tonight. Political violence in any form is unacceptable. Grateful to law enforcement and secret security for their immediate response. We have the full and extended statements of each official we spoke to right now on KRDO.com, and we will be updating that article as more lawmakers step up to make statements about today's tragic events. Josh and Heather.
Yeah, good work, Emily. And quite a few lawmakers still stepping up here to react, but there are still a handful people are waiting to hear statements from.
Yeah, out of Colorado's congressional delegation, all but 3 have made a statement on X this evening. We are still waiting to hear from Representatives Joe Neguse, Diana DeGette, and Brittany Pedersen, all Democrats. We'll keep you updated as lawmakers continue to react to tonight's tragic events.
Emily Coffey, thanks so much tonight.